Hi guys, and welcome back to our DCUO Let's Play for the PS3. I'm Ninja Misty, and this is...
Ninja Andrew.
Standing right next to me.
Hey.
In front of the wrong teleporter.
Hey.
Actually, let me turn my camera
it helps
around.
because then we can turn and see the name on the other one.
We have gone to the outer Batcave, and now we're going to go to the inner sanctum.
Sweet.
That sounds intense. So we're gonna see if we can find a group, and when we do, we will be right back.
Just before I queue up for groups, I'm just gonna say that two things that I've done. For those that have been watching, I now have Word of Power in my loadout as a controller. It's my supercharge now for these higher level raids as I go through them, because I'm going to need to throw more power out. As well, I have purchased now the flash trinket, which is in my trinket slot. I will refrain from busting it out just in case I need it real soon, but basically I'll be using that throughout the raid, and we'll go into more detail on its uses in an upcoming video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright guys, so it's the Inner Batcave. We got 2 tanks, so maybe we'll be protected. I don't know.
Oracle's told me how you
Oh dang it, somebody's wanting to leave.
Aww.
The Batcave isn't usually open to visitors, but this
Not
is a
sure
crisis.
why.
We're not sure why a DPS wants to leave. Like, it's kind of derpy, if you ask me, but hey, you know.
Maybe they have something
and I'll meet you in the inner sanctum.
that came up or something, you know?
They gotta go wash their hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we need another troller, don't we?
Their dry cleaning's finished? There we go. What are you trying to say, Missy? Are you saying I'm not good enough?
I say nothing.
We have 3 tanks now, man. Surely there will be enough protection in here.
Alright guys, so one of the things you want to watch out for here are the eye drones, because they will take all your power.
That is correct. They're the ones that hit you with the beam attack. They'll steal it. This guy's so lame. Who wants to go now?
The guy that just came in.
Honestly. That's right, guys. Get out. We don't want you. Give us another tank. Get 4 tanks in here.
Who's sitting back there doing nothing?
DeLeo. Did he just show up?
No. You want to watch out for the OMAC primes? Is that spin?
Anything that's spinning
hurts.
Yeah.
Charge.
I'm gonna put some more colas in.
I should probably take some sort of enhancer or what I've got in my bag of tricks.
Yeah.
You have to watch it, guys, if you're a healer or troller in here, because there are a lot of twists and turns.
You always want to sort of, keep a general line of sight with the group. That way you will get healing.
And power.
Yeah, I'm gonna look and see if I have any compounds or something that I can take while I'm in here too.
I know I've got like an increased healing brew from St. Patty's Day.
There you go. Alright, so let's see. What's this? Hey, auxiliary 4 beast.
Typically, the virus requires.
Let's
a
take
living
that.
host, but it looks like Brother Eye has learned some new tricks.
And what did we get? Another DPS.
Yeah, well, if they can burn through this stuff, I'm not gonna
For sure.
complain. That's cool, you know? Need to throw my colas back. There we go. Always make sure that you're going in with whatever the best colas are that you can get your hands on. Especially when you're doing something for the first time. It's always good to have that little extra bit of protection.
Absolutely.
And power, you know? And just, like, take it slow. Like, you don't want to go rushing headlong into everything if you're not sure if you can take the heat, or... I'm going to play it a little bit safer in this one, just because if I go down, the whole group will probably drop, because they'll be getting no power whatsoever. And that would be a bad situation.
Take out the eye drones.
I am Brother Eye.
If you
I see that
see
you are
them
resistant to my
quickly.
virus.
That's right.
Conversion is impossible. Therefore, you will be destroyed. Loading program, nanomind.
Just gonna open up this
Brother Eye
door
is
here.
preventing direct
There's
access.
There's
like
gonna be a
3
bit-
doors. There's 3 doors that's gonna open to one on
There's
the
a
right.
bypass. Take the
And
hallway
there's
to
a
the
bunch
right
of
and
stuff
go around.
waiting
I'm
safe.
opening the door
Okay.
for you now.
Reinitializing attack protocol. Threat confirmed.
It may not be obvious to those watching, but the enemies in this raid are going to be a little bit stronger than the ones that were in Outer. You'll see they take just a little bit more to take them down, even though they're the same types. And they might have some different attacks. As well as we'll see some new enemy types that we haven't seen before. And we'll be sure to point them out as we come across them. We might have come across, there might have been some already, it's just they've
Eye
died
drones.
so fast. Eye drones, and I was going to say the neuro,
Did we see the Neuros? We saw the OMAC Primes.
you know,
I don't know about the Neuromac.
they'll be coming up at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah, very soon. We've all seen wing armor. Unfortunately.
Basically, as like a solo player, if you're the only one for your team, like they're gonna have to be aware that they're gonna get less power than if they had two, obviously, or health or whatever it happens to be, damage even. But you don't really want to play around with less than 1 like, or you know what I mean, less than even 2 damage. You sort of always want to have a good balance of all players. But if you are the solo guy or solo girl out there, just make sure you're sort of just standing in the middle and doing your best to throw out as much power or healing or whatever it is for your role. And try and hit the most players that you can with it. And you should be able to do like fairly decently.
While we were going through there, just, you know, always heads up, guys, because those are spawners that are just going to keep pumping out enemies until you destroy them. So somebody needs to get up that pretty fast.
Yeah, and there'll be more spread throughout here. They basically look kind of like the little end of a tube that's coming out of a wall, where the
Thing like on a airplane, the turbine engine, what it kind of reminds me of.
Sweet. But you're totally right.
Countermeasures engaged.
Oh, come on. Alright. Also, you want to sort of save your supercharges for the bosses in this raid. Just because the boss fights do tend to be a little bit more difficult.
Unless you're a healer and you see that the group is in trouble and you have to use it.
Yes. Make the best judgment call based on the situation, your role, your powers, you know, what's available, how you think the group's doing. There is no specific winning formula. There is, after you get to a certain point of just being able to destroy everything in this game regardless. But at these low levels, especially when you're doing a pug raid,
Sensors are coming in and out. I've lost
you can
visuals.
like do your best to stick to the formula, but hey,
Okay.
see what I mean? Let's all go in through the door, because they started it up already. Well, this is the Ark. He destroyed the Batmobile. And now we have to destroy him.
Security detected.
And watch out for all his insane attacks.
Yes. Best thing that you can really do, especially as a controller, in this particular boss fight, is to just sort of generally do damage to him as you can. But what you're really trying to do is take out those ads, which are the little additional enemies that are spawned into the raid, or into the fight.
Like here, this arrestor drone would be nice to get rid of. Because if you don't, he will assimilate
Their powers based on what type of drone or unit that they are. So, depending on how long, he just got Sonic Blast. You can see you wouldn't want to be standing too close for that exact reason. You can see when you stand in the Sonic Blast, you are going to get destroyed. And that is just the nature of that. Oh, we lost one. Okay. So, let's throw out some more power. See how this goes.
Sonic Blast is what you remember from Outer.
In our last raid, yeah.
Yeah.
You have the boss there. See, people don't pay attention to what's on their screen when it says, like, hey, he's going to do Sonic Blast. It means roll away. Roll away from him. There it goes again.
And there goes the healer, and that's another thing in a situation like this, when you're a healer, you know, a lot of times people think they need to run over and pick somebody up, but what can happen is while you're doing that, the rest of the group dies. So, good rule of thumb, especially when you're in, you know, kind of a mess like this, stand back and heal and let somebody else do that.
Yeah, the other people should really be paying attention, making sure that everybody's up. Tank can sometimes go for the pickup if it's like a real emergency. If it's like, if I were to go down, I would say Tank would probably want to try to pick me up just because they're the most guaranteed to be able to do it. Because they have certain moves where they can deflect being knocked out of it for a little while.
Oh, dang it.
Roll out, yes. Alright, let's bust some trinket action up in here. See,
I don't know
put a
why
little shield on me.
this thing is after me, so...
I would say probably because the tank is no longer in here with us.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, they might be, but I'm not
Oh, yeah,
really...
the tank is in here.
Oh, well, then they're not doing their job. There we go. Okay, so he's hitting with Sonic there again. You can see people
Clean sweep
should
protocol.
look at what's happening in order to see. Oh, see if I can get in there. Oh, he's being a big meanie.
Oh,
See
dang
if I
it.
can throw another shield on myself before he
I am getting
keeps
knocked.
going. Oh yeah. There goes his Sonic Blast again. Basically, you can see how much of a mess this boss is. You're just basically trying to do the best you can to burn him down as fast as you can, burn his ads down. I'm looking around for them as well while we're doing this.
I threw my supercharge.
Totally.
There's a OMAC
Clean sweep protocol.
Prime up
Enabled.
and an arrestor drone that's got me stunned.
I'm coming.
Oh, it's okay. I got knocked to like Kingdom Come. I don't even know where.
There you go.
What's going on?
You basically want to make sure that the bigger ads are down first, because, oh, we don't want him to absorb that. Stun beam. That's probably one of his worst attacks for him to get, because he's going to basically use his arrestor beam on a single target, and it's going to totally prevent them from basically doing too much of anything. So especially when he hits like me or Misty, that's going to be a big problem for us, especially for this group, depending on who's still in here. Want to stay away from his
Sonic
Blast as well.
Enabled.
I'm throwing up my Word of Power here, so that'll give everybody some
Woo.
extra emergency power. Hopefully.
I am getting knocked over the
You know?
crazy.
Ooh. Somebody took it there.
Healer.
He doesn't want us to at all raise anybody. No. Okay. I hate getting stunned.
Clean sweep protocol. Enabled.
Oh, great.
Clean Sweep Protocol is a giant spinning attack. So you're going to want to stay out of his way while he is up in that. Don't even bother attacking him while he's in his shield form. Best thing to do is just attack his ads pretty much all the time. I'm going to get rid of this wing armor if I can. If I don't get knocked like all over the map for the rest of this.
Yeah, you're gonna get knocked all over the map for the rest of it, from the looks of it.
Oh, he doesn't like me attacking the wing armor. I'm gonna run away so that I don't die. Jeez. Okay, wing armor. That's enough. Go away. Go away.
Clean sweep protocol. Enabled.
Well, at least he doesn't get the wing armor move.
Converting security
That would
elements
just be
for
a whole
strength.
nother level of
Integrating
special and
components.
fun.
You know?
Okay, he's out.
Yep. You want to watch out continuously here for his Sonic Blast attack. You don't want to get sucked in or get blown into that by his other attacks. I'm going to actually look for his ads and keep attacking them. as much as possible. Because in the long run, that'll help the group out. Less to deal with.
After my flash certificate, my shield.
Nice. I can see your electricity around me. So even though I'm like over here in the corner and I'm fighting these ads, I'm continuously throwing out power to my group every chance that I get. That way they can continue to do the rest of what they gotta do out there, hopefully. And I will be keeping these ads off of them while they do it.
Or you'll just be bouncing into the side of the wall repeatedly. Like me.
I'm gonna try and like, keep an eye over my shoulder basically here as well. There we go. That way I can see what the progress is like on the arc himself. How that's going. I'm gonna try and take this guy out, and I'm actually gonna have to do something kind of risky here. I'm gonna try and throw colas in. Yay, colas.
Oh, he's
Clean sweep
almost
protocol.
gone.
There we go. That is the arc, guys, and that is how Misty and I roll.
Batman speaking.
Dangerously.
Monitors are back up.
Boom.
Catwoman
You know you
securing
like
the area
that.
ahead. Don't wait. Go now.
See if we can get some of these controller items here. I will pass on the chemical storage vent because that would be a nice thing to do. Sorry there for the extremely loud microphone there. I was tabbing through my chat tabs. I will try to remove that from the final recording, so hopefully you won't have anything that'll burst your eardrums there. Just throwing the old supercharge there because I'm going to have plenty of time to recharge it before we hit the next boss, and this looks like a little bit of a mess because you can see all the shields up on these guys. In there somewhere are some shield armors. Looks like down here at the bottom of the stairs. So we're going to try and do our best. Might be able to throw my flash trinket here again. Yeah. Throw a little shielding action on. It's a little bit tough because the animation doesn't always display correctly. But I have a little bit of extra electricity around me right now. It means I can't take quite as much damage there. I'll throw it on again. It stuns me now the second time I do it, but at least it puts the shield on twice, so it's worth it for that. Using colas for power because I'm the only troller. Using everything that I got. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there's just way too much going on in there. Like, if we were playing super tactically, we would have taken out the shield armors and then everything else would have fallen, but I think that we're just gonna have to wear them all down here the old-fashioned way. Brute
I have
force.
complete control over Creator's facility. The visitor will be pleased. Now activating system control. Executive command, live fire.
we will do a fly through and collect all of the collections. So don't worry about that. This is another section that actually has quite a few spawners, as well as wing armor and a bunch of stuff that falls out of nowhere. You'll see here. I'm going to try and take this out really quickly. I'm looking around for the wing armors. Yeah. Or sorry, the shield armors rather. Well, they're all here, so there we go.
And there's still one spawner up.
I'm gonna get in 2 seconds if the shield armor that I'm somehow...
Somebody's working on it.
Okay. Woo! I'm down at the bottom of the stairs.
It's too much of a... It's lagged out big time.
Somebody's got me. Somebody's got me.
Okay.
Cool.
Go ahead and supercharge.
Awesome. Perfect.
Initiating Sonic Blast.
Ooh. Basically, anything that doesn't have a shield on here, guys, is going to be what you want to work on. It'll whittle down their numbers, and then they'll be easier to work on as a whole. That shield armor there on this side. Nice. Actually, there's one thing that I forgot to change about my loadout here that I'll have to do in a second. Yeah, I'm using totally the wrong weapon, guys. I got a couple of these out of a raid. Can't remember which one, but I'll be using the rifle for the rest of this raid because it's going to do some more damage. So.
Allow you to interfere. I have specific programs designed for your destruction. Continue at your peril.
We'll go for some consoles. They're going to open the door here, guys. Catwoman's going to be there. I think we have to defeat like maybe one guy or something like that. And then it starts up a thing where you have to activate on the consoles. You can see them around this thing it's sort of rotating by. There's one console, there's 4 basically around on each side of it. We want to activate on those sort of without talking to Catwoman again, if we can. If somebody does talk to Catwoman, then there's only so much you can do. You can see there that that was a nano OMAC. Neuro OMAC. You don't really want to stand inside its orange circle unless it's being knocked back. Here you go. You can see that the consoles here need to be activated on. Sort of everybody needs to activate on them sort of within the same time period. Hopefully that gets them all. And then that opens this door here. If that door opens, it means you're good. It means you've done this room with the least amount of work that you had to do. If you don't get to those consoles in time, it's going to spawn a whole bunch of dudes out. You're going to have to fight the dudes and then get to the consoles. So if you can do it the way they just did it there, it means you won't actually have to fight a giant group of them, which is a bonus. Especially in here, just because it takes less time to get through. So there we go. Come on. There we go. Just torch it. Oh, I guess I should be throwing out more power, eh? Alright.
I'm not super charged.
These enemies, like, they're really not that hard. Just sort of stick with your group, and you'll do fine. When they don't have, like, the shield or shields guys on them, they're really not that difficult. And this will be leading up to the next boss here.
Scanning heat signature column.
You can see, oops, did not want to do that. Trying to pull the other guys back, but it's all hit. We've got some beast players in here, so
I can't go through the door.
Compromised. Unit Zeta moving to
oh, it's not letting you.
Support
The door's
drones
shut
now active.
for me.
Give it a second.
Downloading program update. File. Visitor program. Executing. Visitor program integration started.
Alright guys, so we are back. Ninja Misty had a little bit of a disconnect there, so luckily we were able to get a re-invite. And basically, we're about to start this boss up, so nothing...
We lost a tank and gained a DPS.
Hey.
Alright, so one of my jobs is going to be to make sure that the tank that we do have, or we don't have, yeah we do, Omni Breaker, there we go.
Yeah.
He stays
We at
alive.
least have one. You know?
Also,
This fight has the nano repair units. This is the most important part of the fight right here, guys. These guys. The green repair units. They're going to be what you want to keep away from the main boss. Because, as the name implies, they will heal him. And that's very bad for you and the group. So, the further away you keep them from him, the better and quicker this fight is going to go. The other ones that you want to pay attention to, if you're a controller here, are the little bat drones here. It's just the same as pretty much every fight within the game itself. Is actually you want to stay on top of the ads as a controller. So
repair units are coming.
we've
again.
got the repair units again. I'm going to try and charge up so that I can throw a word of power here. And that should keep a lot of our group going no matter what they're up against, no matter where they are. You can see here they're burning down the Zeta very quickly, which is very nice.
And watch out for his berserker attack.
Yep. Looks like he might be about to go into it. Oh. Whenever a boss starts talking smack, saying that he's about to go in to do something, or you know that that's the time to probably avoid him if you can at all. So
Repair units again. Zeta's almost down.
just Stay on these guys. Keep throwing. There we go.
Brother
That's
Eye
how the
data
Zeta
strike.
rolls.
Bypassing my data security almost as fast as I get it up. Meet me in the inner sanctum now.
Just a little bit more controller gear. I like how they steal my gear. You know?
They took your gear?
Yeah, man.
Who did?
They took my belt. Delau, I think it was. Oh well. Reasons why I don't like playing this game. Just gonna say it straight up. You know? Reasons why I'm looking forward to the Elder Scrolls Online. Hey. You know?
Well, the thing is it's a people problem, and people are going to be in every game that you play.
Yeah, but in that game, the loot is going to be separate.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm just saying if people did the right thing, it wouldn't matter what game you're playing.
Oh, for sure. You know? It's like you're welcome there, buddy, because you wouldn't be getting through this raid if it wasn't for me, you know? There's only one controller in here and I'm doing my job, so you're welcome, you know? This little section here, if you can, swing around back behind, pull this one off to the side. It'll just help your group if he stays up here instead of coming down those stairs. There you go. This room you want to watch on your map. You'll see there's 4 little sort of nubby node areas that are located off to the sides. You can see here they're covered up with doors. That's where the enemies will come from. So just keep an eye on them. Basically you're looking, it'll pop up little stuff on your radar, on your map, as well as you'll be able to see on screen when they open up. And behind some of those are actually enemy spawners. So if you can at all avoid letting those run for too long, you'll get out of this room a lot quicker.
Performance impaired.
There we go. Those guys are down. Now you can see here we've got turrets, some guys spawned out, and a spawner on each side of the map actually. So there should be, I believe, Misty on the other side taking out the spawner. And then you just come down and work on the guys. And I'm pretty sure it opens up again, although correct me if I'm wrong, again with the opposite doors.
Yeah.
And there's more spawners and stuff, yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you go for that one. I'll go for the other one. There we go. Just means it's not going to keep spawning out these little drones. You guys are going to get out of here quicker. More likely to get your speed feed if you're going for it. The quicker those are taken out. I need to throw power over time, but I'm stuck in a bubble. There we go.
I'm not getting POC.
It's coming. I was on the other side of that hill. There we go. And we're not too far away now from the final boss.
Yay.
Although we do have some people in this group who I'm not sure if they've ever done this before. Just because of how they've been hit on some of the other bosses. So it'll be interesting to see if we can actually get through this. But we'll do our best to show you how to get through on that final boss. We do have some people here who have obviously done this before. So hopefully they'll be enough to carry us through.
You fought well.
Here's
Brother Eye is
Batman.
plugged directly into the main computer and is using it as a nexus point for signals around the world.
You built
I
him.
have to purge him from my systems. Ready?
More mess that we need to clean up for Batman.
So far, so good. All that remains is accessing the security relays for a full wipe of the system. I'm relying on you to keep Brother Eye distracted. Get ready.
Resist
I'm
making
opening the doors.
jokes about wiping.
Nice.
Yep.
Welcome, Creator. I have not seen you for some time.
Brother Eye.
Hey.
Don't call me your creator. This is not my programming. I deactivated you when you first perverted my code. And now Brainiac
Did he just say
brought you back to
perverted?
serve him. You're a slave to a false master.
On the contrary,
Yes.
the visitor has unlocked access to all the technology of the world and more. He has brought so much knowledge to Earth. Come, let me show you.
Well, just in case anybody hasn't done this before, there are 5 consoles around the
Take out his
room.
terminals
They are
on the walls
located
while
behind these
distracted.
blue bubbles.
I'll bring down their shields.
Batman goes to the
I
console.
know your plan, Creator.
He
It is
takes down the
futile.
shield.
I
We
am
destroy
one with
the
this
computer that's behind it.
Commencing
That
sanctum
destroys some
lockdown.
of his robots, or Brother Eye's robots. Basically, just want to keep an eye out of the corner of your eye, especially if you are a controller or one of the DPS.
And
For one, Batman takes down that shield.
watch out for lasers.
Yes, the
And-
lasers are blue, red, and green. You'll see them shooting out all over on the floors. Oh, come on. I need to burn this out. There we go. Okay, so that's one computer down. You can see it there on the lower right-hand corner. We're going to keep taking out the ads. You can see there also there are orange crystals, burning stuff. There are also going to be larger orange lasers shooting at us momentarily.
Omac.
Yes. Basically, if you see anything colorful, you want to run away from it. Where's Batman? So he's going to bring down the shield on this computer console here.
You will be nothing.
And when that happens, I'm
A
going to be
true
attacking
ghost
it
in the
as soon as
machine
I
without
can.
even your
There's a
satellite to
neuromac
define
up.
what it is to be Brother Eye.
Is there? Oh, okay.
Oh, dang it. Yep. And the prime. I'm not getting POT.
Sorry. We're trying to take out this console.
I'm
Okay.
doing my supercharge
Yeah.
to throw some power.
I'm going to try and take out some of these neuromax.
Out.
I have... Yes, watch out for the orange lasers especially, guys. Those things will mess you up if they hit you. All of the lasers will mess you up, but those ones just seem to knock you around and you get hit for lots of extra damage. They sort of just go in arcs across the room. You can see it here. It'll go in an arc or diagonally there, I guess. Oop. And red, I want to avoid.
Whole lot of Omacs are up. DPS really needs.
I'm going to keep throwing... Oop. As much power as I can pump out. When I can. Okay, we've got another.
There's a computer up or down at the front.
I'm trying to burn it out here. Oh, come on. Okay.
Throw it.
Rolling the heck out of there. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. At least it's just the 2 consoles at the back of the room.
Batman is there.
Okay, but yeah, Batman's at the back of the room. He's got one of the consoles here.
Watch out for the lasers.
Fire the laser.
As a healer, you want to run around and heal. Avoiding lasers, avoiding the OMAC prime.
Okay, so we just have one more console now. You can see it there in that corner. Just sort of keeping my eye on it. I know Batman's going to have to go over to it before we can really activate on it, so just trying to generate some power here to throw out to everybody. Oh, yeah, I don't want to get hit by that thing.
Neuromac is up.
Yeah, I'm working on him.
I know it, once upon a time, a long time ago, if you went near the back doors, it would spawn Neuromax. I don't know if that's still the case.
You know, I think it's just going to spawn it no matter what, personally. Once you get past the first 2 consoles, it just seems to spawn them continuously after that. Watch out for the green laser. Alright, so all the consoles are down. Now, the giant brother eye is going to come out and he's going to do his whirly attack.
Oh my god. On
Whirly
the
attack and then block because he does his giant laser spinning eye attack here as well. So just make sure you're sort of always got your bases covered between blocking. Oh, here we go.
Blah.
Blocking is your best friend through this attack.
Oh my goodness. Run away.
When he does that, you want to just run so that you're not going to be the one that's hit by that next phase of his attack. Oh, block. Ooh-wee.
Hey, oh my god.
You can see there it hit me for quite a bit, even though I wasn't blocking when I should have been. Hopefully somebody gets that other person there. I'm just going to keep working on him. Boom! Son! That's what I'm talking about. And that is the Inner Batcave.
That's right.
On the regular difficulty. Yay!
You and your
It's
allies
definitely
have not
worth the
won
little
the
cheer
victory.
there.
I am everywhere. I have easily evaded your security wipe. Activate protocol. Knight's Eye.
Haven't won. No. One battle. The OMAC war. Virus.
Nice.
OMAC Batman. Looks badass. Why can't I have his suit?
You have lost here. I have gathered the information I needed. Your end is inevitable.
So, there we go.
Woot. So it's not too difficult. As long as you're
It depends on the group that you're in.
as long as you're a big old boss like Misty and me, everything's good. There we go.
Boom.
Little raid expert.
All that power.
You know? Beast. Beast. That's how How we roll.
And a speed feed.
It's how we roll, people.
Alright, so.
You know? Please like, subscribe.
That's the Inner Batcave.
We're gonna go through here. We'll do the collections, but you know that was badass. Come on. Wow.
Yes. Why wouldn't you stand in front of Brother Eye and be all epic? But
You know?
alright, so collections. See this big old penny here? You're
You can
right
see
behind
here.
it.
Okay, yeah, I'll be there in 2 seconds. I'm just like, this is where we're gonna be going next. Gonna be dropping down through this hole and going into the sub-Batcave. Oh my god.
The constructs, right?
You know? Yeah. Totally. And as Misty pointed out, the giant penny is where you're gonna find the first one of the
XXXI9.
blues.
Brainiac has bottled large areas of Gotham in some
I
kind
think
of
that's it in here, right? There isn't like a
resistant
green.
encryption.
I don't
So
think
far,
so.
we've managed to hold the line here and in
So
Metropolis.
let's roll back
Now we
over.
need to find a way to take out that bottling technology.
The systems keep scrambling.
Let's go
This will take some time.
this way.
You go. I'll summon you in as soon as this is down.
Let me just actually do one thing real quick. Woot. See here, over by this ramp, we've got another blue.
Robin on Batcave maintenance, log number 443-3. I have given the T-Rex a good cleaning. Got most of the grody stuff off of the tail, lubed the hydraulics, and dusted it from top to bottom. On a personal note, I would like to add that I am the only teenager in the world who gets bored with his giant robotic tyrannosaur. There is
You're
something
also the only teenager that sounds like a 34-year-old, but hey.
Scanning. This cracked vial once contained a very potent antidote. There's still residue on the glass.
Alright. Go. This is, like, if you're going through in order around sort of the way that you came, you'll come to this room. You've got the
Turrets
Batman,
that are up here.
Recording
and-
XII1.
just
I know
behind
Wonder
that
Woman and
first
Superman
one.
call me paranoid, but experience has proven the need to be watchful. That is why I created Brother Eye. It was corrupted into an unstoppable weapon. It's a reminder, when I make mistakes, people die. I cannot make mistakes.
Stop making giant computers and robots that are going to destroy us then, Batman. Just saying. Don't think, like, there's nothing... I'm, like, half tempted to, like, look around for treasure chests. You know? But I'm not 100% sure of, like, all the locations in here.
Sure.
Or if it was smashed already while we were playing. So I'll look around a little bit, like, yeah. There's a green and a blue in here, I'm pretty sure.
This is where we fought the Zeta drone.
Yeah.
Scanning. A standard batarang. Unscratched.
Just for a little piece of fun Dork Ninja trivia, I know that
Batman, recording XXX.
we did hint at it
The
in
Earth is threatened
one of
by
our
an
previous
external force
episodes
bent on
that
conquest. Brainiac.
the Inner Batcave holds a special place in the hearts of Misty and I.
Future Luthor was desperate. I am increasing security at the Batcave. and
Why
bringing the
is
new
that?
drone defenses online.
I'm just gonna wait for Batman to... There we go. The Inner Batcave. Do you want to tell them how long it took us the first time?
We didn't get through it.
We didn't even get through it. How long were we in here?
Maybe 6-7 hours.
Yep. This is way back in the day.
We
We
didn't know
probably
each other.
didn't know each other. This is the first time we'd ever raided in the same place. And basically, at least I know that I was now, like looking back in retrospect, I was probably way undergeared, way under CR'd. You know what I mean?
There was no...
Probably just hit level... Yeah, there was no CR at that point. Had just hit level 30 and was trying to do the raids just by going through them. Bam, bam, bam.
That was before replay badges. That was when you were lucky if you got like a piece of armor.
Yeah, for doing your stuff for the
Once
week or
in a
whatever.
blue moon to get your marks.
You know?
So we were all undergeared and...
We were both in here. We had a grand old time. That's known as the raid that never ended, but also the raid where Misty and I met. So,
Scanning.
just for
Laser knife.
a fun little
Capable of
fact,
cutting even dense
we have
materials.
many fond
It
memories of
appears to
being
be
in here.
malfunctioning.
We'll call it that.
Yes.
And whoever the other 6 people were, you know, actually there were a few that stayed almost the whole time.
Yeah, that first raid, whoever was in there with us, you don't know who you are. We don't even remember.
No,
But you guys are awesome. You were champs, man. We were
Thank
doing
you.
that thing like bosses.
and
you know?
obviously we were on other characters.
And we got all the way through to the final boss, and we were
Yes.
just like, we can't give up. Can't give up. I had $50,000, and this is in the time when it was like something really expensive, and the auction house would cost like $50,000 or $75,000 or whatever.
Yes,
So
no millionaires running around.
no millionaires at that point, and I probably came in there with about $50,000 and spent it all on repairs, and that was back in the day. So, you know, good times in the Inner Sanctum Batcave Raid. So thank you for joining us. Please do like and subscribe and send us your comments and your suggestions, and join us again next time for another epic adventure with DorkNinjaGaming.
Bye.